Good day, and welcome to ISI Thursday I'm your host, the TIG, for classic sim racing with the TIG. Couple things. One, I got the cord, the 6-foot extension cord, so I use my cam, and so I got one less program running in the background. The field of view isn't as big as it was on the cell phone cam. But it's less programs running in the background, so it's less CPU usage while I'm streaming. A few things, and I forgot what the frick they were. Oh, and the other wires that I ordered, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I ordered new Ethernet cables and an Ethernet to USB adapter, so I can put my other computer on the wired instead of having it wireless. So that's all ordered. That didn't cost me but $20 for two 30-foot Ethernet cables and the converter. So that's not too bad. So I keep looking down because it's down there and the cam's way up there. I mean, if you could, when I do the tour, when I get a few more things figured out, when I give the tour, clean the room again. It'll probably be after I take the Christmas decorations down, because this room's going to turn into a big junk pile until then, until I get it all put away. But yeah, maybe I should turn the light on the cam so I know where to focus at, because it's up there in the shadows in the dark. I may move it up, I may move it over. I only bought a 6-foot extension cord for it, so that's that. But it's one less program. The Droid Cam program was great. I love it, but you know, one less program running in the background. We all know how much that affects the computer, having so many things running in the background, and then running one for a cam program, you know, was a little bit of a hog. Not much, but a little bit. So you know, that's that. So, or I need to put something above it so I can, you know, say, look here. So I look there instead of down here, because it's up there. It's not down here where this is, you know, down here, over here. Anyway, I know Tom's around somewhere. He's probably off doing what he needs to do. Bill, I know, went to in-laws for his Christmas. I have not heard from Ian either today. Well, actually, I haven't heard it from anybody. And this is basically today's most I've spent on the computer since Monday. Well, since Sunday, really. I didn't do much. The computer's been off. I didn't put it to sleep. I turned it off, and it's been off most of the time over the last few days, other than the video I uploaded yesterday, which was relatively easy to do. Only took about an hour, as opposed to the 5-hour marathon. The previous one, I think the one I did on Monday was. That was a pain in the ass, and I didn't fill my coffee cup before the show, so this is going to be interesting. Lighting, I probably could turn on another light, but the more lights I turn on, the hotter it gets in this room. And I already got an LED light above my head. I may drop it down one spot lower on it's got 2 extensions, something new I got for Christmas. One spot lower, so the light's a little bit shining more on me than it is, you know, because it doesn't have a hood to disperse the light. So anyway, new alarm clock too, red and black. This whole room's gonna be red, pretty much red and black. The Wii's not red and black. I don't have a black Wii, but that just sits there. It just takes up space. I hardly ever touch my Wii. And of course my Wasabi peas are not red and black, but one of my 2 vapes is red, red, and the top is actually blue, but it's red. Anyway, highly suggest anybody who smokes, who just seems to not be able to get over smoking, whatever, vape. I mean, I bought this at the local one, this gold-plated one, for $40 plus a bottle that was really small, a 3.5 bottle plus an extra tank, or cartridge as they call them. I think I spent like $80-90 for the whole outfit locally. Then once I had that going, I went on Wish Bought 5 more cartridges in this for like 20 bucks, $25. So 5 more tanks cartridges for $25. Then the other day, I was online looking to see what was available for the juice, and for $27, I got 2 6-ounce juice bottles, which will last me. Well, the one 3.5 ounce that I bought with my original setup last. This is the last of it. What's in this tank is the last of that. So it lasts me about a month. So if one 3.5 ounce lasts me a month, these 6 ounces should last me. I got 2 of them. These should last, God, I don't know, 4 months, maybe closer to 5. Well, 4 months for sure. So you look at it like that. So, and I was spending in Iowa cigarettes for the cheapest, which is Pall Mall. I was spending 20 bucks every 5-6 days, every week, 20, 25, almost 30 bucks, depending on, you know, if I bought 4 to 6 packs a week. So this depends on the situation. So anywhere from 20 to 30 bucks a week. Basically a month's worth of smoking. I have at least 4 months worth of smoking. And my body, it took about a week to get used to getting rid of all the crap in my system from the cigarette smoking, and I feel better. My breathing is less labored. Everything tastes better. That's the added benefit, to not sucking in all that tar and nicotine. Well, I still suck in nicotine, but all that tar and all that crap that's in a cigarette. That is the side benefit. Really, everything just tastes better. I used to pound these peas. I could barely taste them. Now I can't eat but a handful a or two a day of these things without burning the crap out of my mouth. So there you go. And 2 cans have lasted me all month. When I was smoking, I ate like 6 cans a month. So there you go. That's one of the side benefits. We're not going to talk about NASCAR, even though that seems to be, you know, if you all notice that I hang out at Stenods mostly, and that is primarily a NASCAR racing NASCAR Racing 2003 series site. We need to evolve. We know it's a 14-year-old sim. Sim Racing Mirror is, you know, based on GPL mostly, but they still do other stuff there too. So, you know, we just, you know, we're trying to broaden the horizons there a little bit. Dave just went on. Dave, Fred, he goes by like 6 different names. He never watches the show though. I think he watches the replays. I think he does. I've seen him comment a few times on the replay, so there you go. He has like 7 different names around the internet. I really don't know what his real name is. I think it's Dave. Anyway, we're going to do Automobilista for ISI Thursday. I'm going to do the Brazilian TCs. I'm going to drive a Volkswagen. Still can't get Race 07 to work either. I haven't figured out why. It's some weird ass message that says it needs to be something about it has to be done. Anyway, nobody's here, so I have nobody to talk to. Got my Aaron's hat on. I think it's the one that's signed by Lucky. And got my Iowa Speedway T-shirt on. So if you wanna see me wear your T-shirt or hat, mug. Still using the Christmas mug, because it's Christmas time. But you see how dark it got when Automobilista went to black screen? Yeah, I gotta drop that down. I think I can take one of the poles out of the middle, drop it down a little bit so it's not so dark in here. Yeah, see. I've never actually watched this. I'm pointing at my screen. You can't see it, so I gotta point at this. I've never actually watched the opening thing. I don't think. I don't remember. Well, it's not very long anyway. I haven't tried any. I haven't tried any of the new cars in this yet. So we'll see how it goes. But wow, look how dark that is. We're going to do the Brazilian Classics, single race. I'm going to be driving the 12 black and white, or red, white, and black little Volkswagen bug. I've put in about, I don't know, 10 laps this morning. That's about the most I've done. That maybe 10 laps. Rules full, track usage medium, track progression normal, fuel usage normal. 50-minute qualifying race length is 30 minutes. Let's see if I actually make a 30-minute race. Going to Laguna Seca again. I'm going to stick with Laguna for a while, just because it's one of the more difficult tracks for me to learn. I think I get spooked out by that corkscrew, and really all it is just a simple turn. If you look on the map, this is where it is right here, and this is the simple turn, but the elevation change is so dramatic that it messes me up. I'm going to turn that light on so it's not so dark. Hopefully my headphone cords will reach that far. Oh, under my armchair. There you go. There's that light on. Does that make a difference? A little bit. Not much. I'm going to have to drop that down though, one post. That's the first time I've used it on the stream, so I didn't know how bright it was, where it was, but yeah. Learn as we go. Something the Santa Claus bought me. Nice LED light. It's just too high. So there you go. Santa didn't bring me the cam. I had the cam. I bought that I bought that a while ago, but since you notice that the field of view is so small on it, it had to be way far away. I did have it above me at one point. You did see that, and it was just my face in the cam. This way at least you get more of a field of view of my surroundings. Realism. Where's that other? I'll show you in the race. What the hell? We have weather, so if I'm a little blotchy, a little choppy, that could be the reason why it's raining here in Iowa. That's the first time I remember having rain this late in the year without it being turned into snow. So that in itself is interesting that we haven't had any snow. The last time it did this, when it be turned to January, when January got here, you see my personal best is, oh, you crap. I still have the classic. I thought that was my desktop. I'm sorry, so I wasn't even paying attention. Wait for this track to load. My personal best right now is a 156.7. I think that is my personal best in any car on this particular track, because this for some reason that corkscrew just blows my mind, and it shouldn't. It's just a turn, simple turn. Let's hope I can get over and turn the image off. Nobody's chatting anyway, so there it goes. It's going to drop the desktop. I hope it'll pull back up. Some of these do, some of these don't. Drop the desktop. Look at that, the chat's there. And then I moved it up there, moved it over there. I'm still going to figure out how to make it opaque. I'd rather use Restreamer, but the thing about Restreamer is you have to pay for Facebook. This company, Caster, does not make you pay for Facebook. Pull up the info, full flag, 50%. I'm doing 50% damage basically because parts fly off real easy on this car, so in this sim, so 50% damage is more realistic. Air temperature, tank temperature 5370. It's 8 a.m. clear weather. Full flag rules, time scale normal, blah blah blah. Tires unlimited. I shouldn't bid unlimited, but that's not really a big deal. Waiting for the timer to go. Waiting for the timer to go. Wait, oh, the timer went and they're already off and running. Driving aids, all of them off. Off. Except for auto ignition, which I have set up, but it's not a big deal. This is where you get, this particular sim is the most trickiest. I wish the other ones were like that, because if you don't have the clutch in when you shift, it doesn't go into gear. It sits there and chatters at you, and you tear up your transmission, which is kind of cool. So there you go. Let's just hope. I had to spend half the morning redoing my controllers, nice and easy. You got this. Make sure that they're correct. I love the sounds in this sim. It was in gear. You notice the engine guide, so I just reach over here and push a button, start the engine, push the clutch in. Oh, did I not wheeler? Oh. Let me fix this. Let me fix this. I mean, you got the I think it's this thing. There it is. You got the one thing that's in Automobilista, but the wheeler shows the wheel and also shows the wheel, which Automobilista, they've got the best interface with the down here in the lower right hand corner under the miles per hour. I like their HUD, and then I change it. See, no aids. Tells you all that. External cam. I wish there was actually a way of turning that particular one off, but if you notice that where the chat is, it does not interfere with the visual. Except, well, you can't see my lap times. See, no, that's the thing. You know what? I'm going to move that to the middle, and it's this chat thing. So again, we're gonna shrink down the. We're going to shrink that down. I know people are watching. I'm sorry, guys, but, lock the cam. Pop it out of here. Okay. I'm getting tired of moving the chat thing around. I really need to figure out how to make that opaque. I will figure it out. It's on the list of things to do. Well, you can't see the time left, but tape delay. You can't see that. That's fine. You don't need to see that. This is something you need to see. Is the lap times and the position. See, that little scuff didn't hurt the car. Wherein at 100%, parts would have been flying off. Go figure. It's a fun sim. I'm still trying to figure out the steering. The input for the steering, I mean, it's a little off. It's not too bad right now for me. I think it's not as sensitive as it needs to be.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, I slowed down too much. This pit road is the worst pit road, I think, in racing. I love the scent. Well, that would be normal. Hey, if I didn't go agricultural, driving, racing, whatever Bill calls it, it wouldn't be me. That's the best sounding rumble strip in sim. In any sim. That's because I missed the shift. You hear that popping? That's because I didn't have the clutch all the way in. And I figured out this car here, at this track, well, when I hit the corners right, I think Tom's coming on.
Yep, I'm here.
Well, about time. I'm live. I've been live for like a half an hour.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's 19 minutes.
So I guess Bill's either driving back from Arizona or he's still there.
Still there. Clear.
I feel sorry for him. He's stuck with the in-laws. Oh shit. Well, you can pass me now because I overdrove the corner. As I have a habit of leaning forward. So I just glanced at the camera to see if you can still see me on it. Oh, that's why I did that. This sim has got great sounds. I don't care what anybody says. Still rattling around garbage underneath it from going off track. Almost missed the shift there. Look at them rocks rattling around. You sure they're not in my head? Ha ha ha.
Your tire temps are fine.
Yeah, I know they're fine. I think maybe the spotter and engineer just a little bit maybe too informative for this series. These are supposedly, you know,
Car right. All clear.
classic or, you know, more classic of a car.
Left side. Clear left.
And I'm gonna lose it the corkscrew again.
Yellow flag.
That's my downfall. I either take it too fast and then I hop on the brakes and wind up spinning it out, or I take it too slow and I feel like I'm crawling through it and I should be going faster. And it's just a normal turn. It's just got that elevation change. It's like dropping from the 5th floor to the 1st floor in 2 seconds. And unfortunately, there is not a good version in NR2K, so I will never do this track in NR2K.
On your right. Clear right.
Too fast.
It's supposed to be fast.
And corkscrew. You're heading in too fast.
Oh, I know I did. That's why I was on the brake, and that's why it spun out. And now I feel like I'm crawling through it because I used too much brake. I'm still faster than my last one. See that? I thought somebody was right next to me. I don't know how I couldn't be faster in my last lap since I spun out the corkscrew. $157, getting faster. Oh, my fastest lap is a 156. And that's another mistake I make.
Caution flag is out.
Trying to get through turn 1 faster. And now I'm driving in the sand, trying to find the track. There it is. That sound real or not? Didn't you love the sound of the rumble strips in this game? It sounds almost real. They must have gone out and driving and recorded it. They did a hell of a job. And they're Brazilians. Oh, I'm not going over them all the time.
Well, when you did, I didn't hear.
Oh.
I only get engine sound every once in a while.
Well, I have it. Really? Well, I have it through this. I only have it. It should be going out over the desktop.
Okay, your tire temps are looking good.
Yeah. Did you hear him?
Yeah.
Yeah, your tire temps are looking good. It's like, okay.
Now brake.
I'm already past there.
That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, they didn't get too far ahead of me, the two guys in front of me. AI's only at like 70% because I really, this is, like I said, probably one of my worst tracks.
I like it.
I don't know why. There's just something about this track just, well, the corkscrew for one, like I said earlier, but there's just something about this track that just doesn't, I don't know. I just don't do well.
Well, you'd be standing next to the corkscrew when the Indy cars come through there.
Oh, I'm sure it's.
And you'll learn to appreciate how bad that corner is.
Well, I understand how the
Left. All clear. On your left. Clear. Watch your right.
Ah, son of a cocksucker. Car's really got no grip.
Left side.
Oh, you
All clear.
son of a bitch. Who's under my... Oh, my rug's all caught up under my wheels. That's one thing. I'm gonna get some rug tag down to keep the car, to keep the rug under place. Let's see, so... And... One...
Throw your pedals to the floor.
That's not my pedals, it's my rug underneath my chair. My new rug, if you look at the thread, computer specs, I have a new rug, checkered rug underneath my chair. Underneath my new chair. Yeah, so, yep. It's kind of fun having a comfortable chair. Tell you what, $200 chair on Wish for $98 or something like that.
Let me put Twitch on.
What are you watching on?
The blend line of a car to pit exit.
Stenod.
That should be on Twitch. That should be Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah, but I can't do two things at one time.
Watch out,
If I
yellow
want to,
flag.
Well,
Watch
yeah.
out, yellow flag. Blue flag. Parked car approaching. Right side. Clear.
I bet I did 40 renders yesterday.
I didn't think there was that many requests on Stenod. You're doing them other places?
Well, I don't do them just here. I don't just do them for Stenod. I do them over to SRD too.
You need to stop being so nice.
Well, I'm trying to build trust.
You have that. The only problem is a lot of people from SRD do not come over to Stenod.
Oh, you got more, we got more than you think we got.
Oh, I know. They're all invisible.
Blue flag.
No, they're not. I don't let nobody be invisible.
Car right.
Mm.
Clear
Too many
right.
people.
Watch your right.
John Norton being one of them.
Yeah, I know. I know who they are.
Yeah, I let a couple in
You
that
cut the
Bill
track.
Bill
On your
Flavors.
right. Hold your line. Clear right. Right side. Clear. Right side. Keep left. Hold your line. All clear.
So what hat you got on today?
Aaron's. Lucky dog.
Yeah.
Lucky dog. I'm a lucky dog.
You get all your new stuff hooked up?
Oh, yeah, I did. Everything's hooked up. Everything I got, I hooked up the new, the old cam, the regular cam. I got my new wire in today. And a 6-foot extension cord for USB.
Way on way out there.
Not hitting the brake hard enough. I need coffee. I'll be right back, guys. I need to put my coffee maker in here. No, I don't. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do.
13.
Terrible. Comfortable. Put the headphones back on so you can hear me babble. Ah. Yadidee. Yadidee-da-da-do. What? My show.
Careful as you reach on the right.
What?
I don't know. I thought you were telling me to shush.
Nah. Just making noise.
Making up for the Bill's absence, are we?
Yeah.
Ian's absent. Nobody wants to. Well, it's the week between Christmas and New Year's. Everybody's got things they do. Well, I'm moving down the list. I'm down to 14th. Out of 20 cars, I am now 14th. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit! Oh, almost saved it. I'm gonna hit the wall. No, I'm not. I did kill the engine. And now I'm sitting in the middle of the track.
Faster car approaching.
Yeah. Faster car, my ass. I just wrecked.
How come my thing's got 2 tacks in it?
One's the hit a HUD, and one's the actual car. Well, yeah, it's got 3 tacks in it if you look at it. Actually, one HUD, the one digital, and then the one that's in the car, the default in the car thing. So no,
Yeah, I was just looking at a little black thing. Looks like it's bolted to the top of the dash.
Yeah, that's modern convenience. This is what they call a classic series, so it's driven on modern times on modern tracks. So, that's, I don't know. I don't even pay attention to it. I kind of glance at the one down at the one in the middle of the dash. That's about it.
Or that speedometer in the middle of the dash.
No, it's attack.
What's the track limit?
Oh,
Yeah, it must be.
yeah, I cut the track. Just a little bit, and they're being buttheads about it. Tells me when my teammate requests pit stops when he pits. That's cool when you're online racing. I don't know if it would know. I don't know. I can actually feel that through the subwoofer. The vibrations from the rumble strip.
Are you driving a Beetle?
No, I'm driving a Beetle.
Caution flag is out.
Yeah. The thing's got shitty brakes.
Do what?
Thing's got shitty brakes.
We're being shown a blue flag.
Oh, blue flag your ass.
Dave K.
What about him?
It's a bot.
Dave K is. Hey, what's up, buddy? That's one of
Right side. All clear. Clear.
one of he goes by Fred on Facebook. Guess you realized I was doing Laguna Seca because that's his home track. He lives like right around the corner from it. I suck at this track, buddy.
You suck at every track.
Oh, shut up. At least I try, unlike some people. Ah, damn.
And what you
Corks.
trying to say, Dan?
Watch your right.
What I'm trying to say is at least I try. That's all I'm saying. Let's finish this session.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm trying too hard. That's my downfall. I always try too hard.
Yeah, go get my new calendar with my muscle cars on it. I'll be right back.
Alright. Can't show me on cam. No, we're just watching this here. Can you watch these? Oh, okay. There you go. That's how you watch them in replay. I've not played with the sim that much. I like it. I just not played with it that much. Wonder how can you change? Because I'll be parked here in a minute. I might have to assign keys to other cars. I heard that that's the going in the pit road siren. First time I heard that, I looked out my window, was thinking there was cops around. That's funny stuff right there. Let's pick out a driver. It's on the track, and let's go watch him for a little while. This session, I'm trying to finish the session. That's what I'm trying to do. If you notice, the time's like flying by. Tape delays like big time. That's just the weirdest thing. Okay, I don't like that. Let's just skip to the end of the session then. Okay, now it froze up. Nope, here we are. We're at 15 minutes of qualifying. And Yep. Gotta wait for the counter. Wait for the time. Da 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 da. I'm not gonna leave this track for a while. Everything I run, except for NR2 Papyrus Tuesdays, is gonna be. I'm gonna pretty much run this track till I figure it out and run it better. Guys, I got it in every sim except for. Well, even doesn't matter what I have it in Papyrus. It's a bad track. GPL and R2K. I think that's the only two it's actually in. It's just a bad track. So, needless to say. Hey, we got our 15-minute counter going. I gotta get on the track. Only doing 15 minutes of qualifying.
You can do this.
Yeah, we can do this, he says. He obviously doesn't know who his driver is. That looks like a Chevette. I don't know. They're calling it a Cooper or something. It looks like a freaking Chevette. There's like another car in here that looks like a Pinto.
All clear.
I don't like screaming out of these pits. Yeah, see, they even have a hard time with the pit road here. The AI. Worst pit road in racing. Or worst pit road exit in racing. My opinion. And that's the only one that counts to me.
Your brake temperatures are right on. Your tire Air temps are fine. Car right. All clear.
Da, 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 da.
You qualify yet?
Yeah, I'm qualifying right now.
With other cars on the track?
Yeah, I just passed one of them.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's the way road racing is. This isn't NASCAR.
64 Ford Falcon Sprint V8 convertible.
The caution flag is out.
71 Plymouth Barracuda. That's exactly like the one I ordered.
Real one? You ordered a real one? Or
Yeah.
a toy one?
No, a real one. Back in 71.
You're old.
I waited 18 weeks for that damn car and it never came. So I went down and they had a canary yellow Roadrunner sitting on the showroom floor and I said, back that bitch out. And that damn Hemi Cuda came in 2 weeks later and the guy bought it and 2 weeks after that wrecked it and totaled it.
Who? You did?
No, the guy that bought it.
Couldn't handle all that power, huh?
I didn't know how to drive.
Mm-hmm.
It made me sick. Waited all that time and damn thing came 2 weeks later. I'd have probably killed myself in it anyway.
Yeah, that was a lot of car. Oh, that was...
Ordered that thing and waited and waited and waited. The payments were $130 a month for 60 months.
That was a lot of money back then. That was a lot of money back then.
Or was it 48 months? I don't remember.
That
It
was,
wasn't a whole lot.
that was a lot of money. I mean, $60 a month. That was a lot of money back in those days.
$130 a month.
Yeah. I mean, I was 6 years old at the time, and I still knew it was a lot of money.
Yeah.
1971.
Quite a few nice cars. I had a 65 Mustang Fastback, 289 Special.
Now you wish you'd hung
Sold
on.
that bitch. Yeah, I sold that thing for $1,200 like a dumbass.
That was a lot of money back in those days.
Yep.
On your
I
right.
had a 67
Watch your right.
Chevelle
Still there.
SS.
Clear right.
Wished I had that too.
Left
Yeah.
side.
A lot of nice cars that you just give up for nothing back in those days.
Well, I didn't know any better. I was young and dumb, thought I knew everything.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm old and dumb and think I know everything.
I don't know jack shit. I know that much. This is where I'll wreck out in the race, right in the corkscrew. I know that for a fact. Because it scares the hell out of me, and I don't know why. Because it's just a turn with an elevation change. That's it. But the damn thing scares the hell out of me. I can drive Nuremberg Ring, no problem. No, none of that track scares me. I come here, this little 2.5 miler or 2.3 miler, and that one little turn scares the hell out of me.
Watch your left.
Just
Clear left.
slow down and go through it.
Well, I do, but then the AI runs. Then the AI runs you over.
Right side. Clear right.
August. September. Yeah, September. September the 6th.
What happens on September the 6th?
That's when Iceman passed away.
Oh.
And mark it on my new calendar.
Your brake temperatures are now within range.
Range of what?
The temperature range.
Something like that.
Alright.
I just lost my rabbit. He went down pit road. God damn it, overcooking going in the last turn. And god damn it!
Okay, your tire temps are looking good.
Oh, I sure hope they don't have any young kids watching them.
I don't care.
Yeah.
My stepson's probably watching. His mouth is worse than my mouth. Most of the kids have worse language than I do anyway. And they get away with it because today's parents just don't care. Oh, he's expressing himself. He expressed himself another frickin' way. I think that green bar is the devil.
To go.
I got in the marbles and I could feel it. Oh crap! God damn it!
Caution.
Fuck you, caution. I'm the one that caused it. I know there's a caution. Now I'm overthinking. I need one good lap. Hey, that one wasn't my fault. One good lap. That's all I want.
Why would you want this damn ugly ass thing done, rendered on the tracks?
Because they think it looks good.
Come on, man.
Shh. He may be watching. My tires are about shot already.
Alright. Yeah. What mod is this? 18 or 19? I guess it matters because they're both the same.
What, for the Camaro?
No.
The Camry? Isn't it there a little difference in the valance?
No, just the Camaro.
Okay.
Just 3 more minutes.
Well, we'll see.
Yes, we will. And I'm messing up on the corkscrew. Izzy, go lay down. And piss Daddy off.
The caution flag is out.
Caution flag is out.
I'm not going to get one good laugh in. Not. No, you. Oh, I gotta stop trying so hard. That is my downfall. I try too hard. I'll cry for me, Argentina. Waiting for this clock to tick down. Taking a break before the race starts. Frames, the shell's been good today. We haven't dropped any frames or anything, so we've been green the whole time. There we go. Izzy has to lay right here on the floor, right next to me. She's right next to me on the floor. That's where the little girl is. It's raining out. She wants to go outside, but she doesn't like going outside in the rain. Figure that one out. How's she supposed to do that? She wants to go outside, but she doesn't like going outside in the rain. Do you, baby, huh? Do you? She's Daddy's baby. She is. What? She's Daddy's baby.
Oh, gee.
You don't have a dog. You don't know.
I've had dogs before.
Oh, this is my baby.
Alright. Let's see, it's Chevy. Chevy pink.
I think that are.
E. 5. Come on, man. I hate when they don't tie these damn things together.
Well,
What's the
you.
matter with you, Doug?
Well, you didn't. On that STP one.
Yeah. You ever try painting on that damn template?
I have, and I've done it. I've done that paint scheme on that car 15 years ago. It's one of the first ones I did. You gotta sit there with the pen tool and do little lines at a time. Little bit here, a little bit there, until it meshes together. It's a pain in the ass.
Yes, it was. I fixed it.
Oh, it's the helicopter. I'm like, what the hell is that noise? It's the helicopter. They went on helicopter when I did my pirouette. See, I gotta get used to the camera being over there now, because I keep thinking it's over here and it's over there. I've had it every freaking place. And I'm probably gonna move it again. I got 6 whole foot of cord. And when I get the other cords that I ordered and the adapter that I ordered, which should be coming next week, when I get the 2 machines figured out, the cam will actually go on my other computer, which is sitting right below where it's sitting now. So I have 6 foot to move it anywhere I want in the room. So I may be getting a different camera angle here.
All right, now what's going on here?
Now it's going to be interesting to see what I do with that cam, because it's an actual cam as opposed to the Droid cam using my Android phone. So that was using up computer cycles, you know, using up PC power. I'm only using like 30% right now, which is fantastic.
What are you talking about?
Who?
No, that's none of this.
Come on, let's start this race. Oh, I guess you gotta hit next session. Okay. Give it a minute. And then we'll hit race. I've never ran a race in this sim before, so this is going to be interesting to say the least.
Yep.
And you can tell this is a conversion track. Look at all of the jagged edges. Oh, here we go.
The crowd's ready. I'm ready. You ready?
Formation lap. I guess I should have hit standing. I need to look to see what kind of starting this is and do it standing start. And went on to do this. Wind up jacking up my car. Skipping the formation lap.
The pace car is pitting now. Okay, let's show them what we're made of. That's the green flag. Go, go, go.
Oh my God.
Your brake temperatures are now within range.
I'm glad to hear.
Fine. Car right. 3 wide, you're on the left. Clear.
What is that?
Right side. 3 wide, you're on the left. All clear. Left side. Hold your line.
Oh shit.
Still there. Hold your line. All clear. Car left. Clear left. On your left.
Oh, he pure. Oh my lord.
Keep right. Clear.
All right. That was a hell of a start. Boom.
number inside the headlight.
They don't do that these days.
The tires are now at optimum temperature.
Well, they got the
Watch your right.
headlight covering up the corner of the number.
Hold your line. Clear right. Watch your right. Clear.
That car you're getting ready to pass, that white one with the red stripe.
Mm-hmm.
Right side.
What kind is it?
I'm not sure, but now there's a blue one passing me right now.
All clear.
Because I took it easy on that white car. Now the car behind me is catching up, and I'm... God, almost saved it.
Caution.
I don't look blue. Hey,
It's coming. Well, whatever.
green.
Well, here we go. Back to last place again.
Watch your left. Clear.
Tried to save it. Couldn't save it. Seesawed back and forth with it.
Right side. Keep left. All clear. Car right. Clear right.
You can pass them again.
Well, yeah, they're the slower classes. I'll get by them. I doubt I'll catch back up to the front runners.
Well, just keep working at it. You will.
Yeah. Only got 25 minutes left of this lousy race. I will get this track figured out, maybe. Gotta quit bouncing around from track to track. I mean, different cars is fine, as long as they're similar. And that's what I've been trying to do, is similar. Underpowered, rear-wheel drive cars.
All clear.
Except for the day I did the Mazda.
Watch your
Here.
right. Clear. Watch your right. All clear. Right side. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Clear.
Twitch machine got unplugged. Try again in a moment.
Oh, I have no... I really can't do anything about that. I don't know if that's what that is. I don't even know what the Twitch machine is.
It's running the commercial for that laptop now.
Yeah, that's probably why it's unplugged, because they want to throw a commercial in there. That's one of the things I don't like about Twitch, is the commercials that they throw in the middle of a broadcast. It messes everything up. I don't think Facebook does it. I know YouTube puts them on in the beginning of a program, unless it's a recorded one, and then it puts them in the middle. Actually slowing me down a little bit there, buddy. I am 19 seconds behind 14th spot, where I was to begin with.
Well, don't overdrive the corners, you'll catch up.
It's
Okay, your tire temps are looking good.
me you're talking to. I always overdrive the corners when I get overly excited.
Well, don't get overly excited.
Again, it's me you're talking to. When don't I get overly excited?
Alright.
Almost 20 seconds ahead of me now. Ah!
Hey,
Caught it. Hey, the clutch.
I'll be back.
Alright, have fun. Sector 3 sucks for me. I don't know why I cannot do Sector 3. Sectors 1 and 2, I'm good. Sector 3, I suck. "21 minutes left of this race. Wonder if I'll ever see the cars in front of me. Not driving that corner like that, I won't." Yeah, because now they're 20 seconds ahead of me. I wonder if this is going to be like R Factor, you know, since it is an ISI engine, that they'll eventually fall back to me. We'll find out. Stay tuned and find out what the AI is actually like in Automobilista in race. In race mode. Because I've never run a race in the sim before. Doo-da, doo-da. You know, I've never, until I started doing the streaming, I actually never ran very many races in anything. R Factor 2. AC. Well, I did run AC. I did run the first thing in the career in a set of course. But I only run part of the second thing in the career mode. Maybe I ought to do that as my live streaming. Just the only thing I stream is the career mode and on a set of course, and see how far I can make it in the careers. I don't know how the other streamers can look at the text chat that's on another screen like I have and concentrate on their driving. I can barely talk and concentrate on my, you know, get my turns right. Lots more practice. Lots and lots more practice. I got a beautiful wheel now. I don't care what anybody says. It's a damn good wheel. I mean, yeah, it's probably got, you know, it's not a direct drive. You know, I don't have a sim cockpit. But you know what? I'm quite proud of how far I've come in the last year with the help of my good friends. Especially Bill, which I thank him immensely for. Getting me to where I am, because I used to not drive this good. I used to be scared to death of this track. I'm serious. I can drive Nürburgring, Nordschleife, no problem. I can drive around that thing and not worry about any turns. I come here and this track scares the hell out of me. I am not kidding you. I don't know why, but this track scares the hell out of me. Yeah, and it's out for me. Oh, there you go. Overdrove the Andretti corner. Yep. I'm glad somebody finds it amusing.
Double yellow flag. Pit lane is now open.
Double yellow flag.
I have no idea what the hell that means.
Oh, there you go.
Well, fuck this race. My own stupidity took me out of that race, so there you go. So, oh, I had suspension issues because I hit the freaking wall. There you go. Let's see if we can analyze this whole stupid race. Well, typical TIG race at Laguna Seca, driving at Laguna Seca. I think I put in 6 laps there before I actually did mess it up, so that's a lot for me here. I thought I hit the play. Here we go. Where's the fast forward button? Because we have to fast forward through all this crap here. It's like a speed racer car out there somewhere. Wait a minute. Wait, we're in race now. The start of this thing was just way wild. You start on the bend. I was running side by side with that blue thing. I don't know what that thing's called. That's a cool little car, though. Looks like a Vega, kind of. But not. I can't remember. There was a Opel. Was that what it was? I don't remember. So many cars. So little memory. I raced with that little teal thing almost the whole first 2 laps. And then I screwed up. Ay, 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 ay.
I like them bugs.
They're a little light for me. I just thought I'd try it for the first time today. Because I've not really, well, I've driven them a little bit, but not a whole bunch. Kind of wish there was kind of like the that Ford Escort that I've been driving in the other sims, something like that in this sim. But oh well. I think there may be. I'm not sure. I've not really done much with this one other than get it. Bill. Staying out of the marbles would probably be a good thing.
Yeah.
And this track gets them. I mean, this is just basically the same engine that R Factor 1 runs on. So the fact that this has so much more detail, and you can actually feel the marbles, and you feel the tires, you know, not gripping, shows that what they didn't do with R Factor 1 is amazing. This is basically what this is. This is like R Factor 1.5. I would almost call it. And they just put out a whole bunch of updates for it instead of putting out a new sim. They just gave everybody the updates for free. Unlike R Factor 2, who's charging for all theirs.
Now, can you use joystick with this mod?
With this, it's not a mod. It is an actual sim. It's its own sim. I have no idea. I know they have. I could use my gamepad if I needed to, but since you can use it with R Factor, I'm 90% sure you can use it with this. You need to break down and buy a wheel. You really do. You really need to break down and buy a wheel. Pay the shipping and I'll send you one of mine. I'll send you my Momo. It's Yeah, come on, man. Joystick's a thing of the past. Get a wheel. Get a wheel. My best lap thus far, or in the whole entire race, is 157.6. So 157, 156 is about my fastest that I can get so far. I'm going to try a different car the next time I do this. I'm not going to do it live. The next time I do it, you know, when I actually have time to. That's the thing. It's having time to run stuff when I'm not streaming.
What are those red and white cars? Are they Opel GTs? No, they're not GTs.
They don't call them Opel GTs in here. They call them something else. The teal one's the same car.
Yeah.
When we get out of the race here, I'll figure. There it is. Tried to save it. Well, he knocked me sideways, and I tried to save it. Didn't save it. And I kept it off the wall that time. Oh, well, that's the start of my suspension issues. Now the two cars in front of me, they either look like Chevettes or, well, that one's a Passat, the yellow one is. But that blue and white one, the 69 car, that looks like a Chevette or, well, it's not a Pinto, because Pinto doesn't have square rear lenses.
Could be a Yugo.
Before it's time. Before it's time. It's before Yugo's time. This is the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. So it's a Chevette, or it's a Citation, or it's a Pinto. The front lens is lended towards a Chevette or Citation. So a black car's a Passat too. They don't put any badges on it, so you got to figure out what it is. Yep. Sha-na-na-na. Those still paying attention to what I'm doing, first time watcher, like the page on Facebook, links in the description, or if you're on Facebook, hit the like button. Hit the like button for the thumbs up for or whatever. Don't hit the heart. I wouldn't hit the heart for my own broadcast on Facebook, but at least hit a thumbs up. Tell your friends. Struggling sim racer, streamer. I think once you get 100 people on Facebook, they do something. You get bumped up the ladder or something like that. I haven't really investigated it that much. I need 1,000 for YouTube, so spread the word on YouTube. Like it. Tell your friends. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for when I'm going online. Hit the like button on the video, please. And on Twitch, I don't know what you got to do to get to where they're going. I think I need 15 or 20 more subscribers there for their next tier. So just hit the heart on that, and you know, just spread the word. Struggling streamer. I stream all kinds of sims, including NASCAR Racing 2003, which is usually on Tuesdays. That's the one that will be mostly done on Tuesdays. I do have other Papyrus sims. That's Papyrus Tuesday. Thursdays is ISI Thursdays, which is R Factor or R Factor 2. Or is it Sector 3? I don't know what they changed. Whatever they changed their name. I go by the old names, just like Saturday's SimBim Saturday. And I do GTL, GTR2, couple others that they put out. But and then there's my Sunday morning live chat show, Coffee with the Tig. Usually all the shows last about 2 hours. We start at noon Eastern. Usually. What are you laughing about? They usually last about 2 hours. Anywhere from an hour and a half to 90 minutes to 3 hours. We only have like 2-3 hour marathons in there. So most of them are right around 2 hours. Sometimes they're a little longer. Sometimes they're a little shorter, depending on technical. Usually when they're shorter, it's technical difficulties. That's all I can say about that. Um, and we're gonna figure out how to do some of this stuff live, so I'm not constantly just bracing the AI, which will be a lot more fun for you guys to watch, and it may help the numbers with the people watching if we're actually doing it live with online other people on the track, which would be a lot more fun for me. A lot more fun to watch too, I think, than watching AI all the time. I get tired of racing AI, I really do. It's more fun racing real people, especially when you're chatting with them. When you got them on the comm, way more fun. So spread the word. Tell everybody about my somewhat exciting shows. My mouth. I think we don't try to keep the cussing down to 1 minute, but we're human. I'm human. I know people don't like it, but I know Tom don't like it. Tom don't. I ain't human. Tom says I'm not human. I am human. I don't. I don't. The helicopter sounds cool in that. Way cooler than it does in NR2K. It sounds like the real thing. I haven't been paying attention. I've noticed I've overdriven at the Andretti corner, Sector 1, a lot. I'm in the marbles too much, so I'm not getting the optimal out of the car. I have noticed that. I can critique my own driving. You can put your critiques in the comments. I don't want to hear them. Don't say them out loud. Critique me in the comments. That way I can read them and get mad and nobody hears me yelling, scream, and carry on. Oh, Lordy. Oh, well. That's that. It's a good looking sim. I like this sim. I like all sims basically. I'm not a big fan of Heat. It just has, I've never actually played it, so I don't know. But when I've watched people stream it, they've only do the kite flying mode, the exterior top of the car. I'm not a big fan of that view. I like, if you notice, everything I do is behind the wheel, in the cockpit where you're supposed to be. I'm not a big fan of. I am not a big fan of driving on top. What are you laughing about now? I'm gonna mute your ass. What are you laughing about now? At least I have a wheel. I got 3 of them. Mr. Joystick Man.
Alright, I'm a roof driver, man.
I don't like driving on the roof. That's probably... I just don't like the feel of it. I don't like the look of it. I don't like the feel of it.
Yeah. I like to be able to see as much as I can.
Well, you don't get that in your real car. You don't sit on the roof of your real car now, do you? I bet you do. You got extendo pedals and shit. And you sit on top of your car.
But I can see better out of my real car.
Well, yeah, you're looking at a flat screen now. If you get a triple monitor setup, which is something that's further down the line for me, is I'm going to buy 2 more monitors, just like I got sitting here. 32-inch Roku TVs from TLC. I'm going to eventually buy 2 more of those. Those are like $140 a pop over at Walmart. Or I just might buy 32-inch monitors, see if I can find them cheaper. But it's I like the 32. I did see. Have you seen that monitor? I've posted a couple times on the Facebook page. A couple of guys have it. It's a 49-inch monitor and it curves. It's basically the same height as a. Oh, you got to check that out. That looks coolish. Here I go off-roading, and then I screw up by gunning the engine instead of.
How would you want a
curved monitor? Because then that gives you that all around.
You know what the curve is for, them.
What's it for?
So when you're setting off at an angle, you can still see the TV. And flat ones,
Well,
the
yeah.
further the angle is, the less you see.
Well, yeah, and also in gaming, but this is one specifically made for gaming. So the curve is a little bit
Hmm.
more dramatic. So you're actually sitting in, it's actually curved around. You got to see these pictures. It's a definitely different, deeper curve than the TVs are. It's more like a 3D or a three monitor setup. I have seen. It's a cool. Yeah, there went the suspension,
So
and
where are these pictures?
they're on there
You
somewhere.
done lost. You done lost the fender.
I lost a lot of things. I lost the
Picture.
suspension.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah. 'Cause
ran into the wall.
well, really, is that what I did? Seriously, is that what I did?
Looked like you drove.
I would have
Looked like
never.
looked like you drove into it.
I kind of did. Hey, that last lap before I wrecked it was my fastest lap at 1:57.6. That's the fastest lap during the race. Let's see. This is the Brazilian Classic. I'm gonna wait for it to finish making the replay and stuff like that. See here, they got the semis you can race in this sim too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They got a couple of Camaros. They got a lot of stuff in here. Brazilian single race. They're calling that. Is that the car?
I don't see no trucks.
Right here. Wait till it catches up and
Big
I'll
rigs.
big rigs. Now, I'm not talking pickup trucks. I'm talking rigs. I'm not talking no.
That's what I'm saying.
Let it load. You gotta let it load. It takes a minute to load, and I'll show you this in the. Here we go. It loaded. I'll pull one up in the showroom. Look at that. You can race semis. Look at that thing.
I don't see it yet.
It's coming. It's coming. There's a delay.
There you go.
Yep.
Cool beans.
Yep.
How about racing them at Laguna Seca?
I am not racing that thing at Laguna Seca. You know how that thing could take the corkscrew? I don't think it could handle the elevation. I don't think it could take the elevation. Honestly, I
Try
don't.
and see what it does.
Well, let's see. Gotta get the Volvo here. Let's see what truck we got. Oh, that's another flat end truck. Got a Shake, or whatever the hell that is. And they're all for flat. There's a Man Latin America. That's a VW truck. There you go. I didn't know VWs even dabbled in semis.
Foreign people, they make trucks in all kinds of different brands.
Yep. Oh, I think it's in my add-ons. Where's my add-on? Oh, you know what? It doesn't show up. I can't race it there because it's not set up for those. Only
Really?
yeah, this sim is really different. It'll only show you the tracks that they can run at. All my add-ons, there's no yeah, so you can't run it there. Thank the freaking Christ. See if I go back to oh, these are all the mods I have. There's like a ton of them. There's a lot of stuff that's in a set of Corsa is in here, and if you notice, it doesn't really look that much different than a set of Corsa. Here's the pickup truck racing. It's like it's not really pickup trucks.
That one.
See that? That's a cool looking truck. That's a pickup truck.
I don't see it.
It's coming, you know that. Jeez Louise.
There you go.
That looks like a Chevy to me. The tail lights. Oh, it's got a bow tie on. It looks like it's if you look at it, it kind of looks like a Cobalt front end with a box attached to the back of it. That's kind of messed up. That's kind of messed up. I might take those out one of these days. Yeah, and I can drive Laguna Seca because it came right up. That's the Copa Montana, is
Yeah,
what they're calling it.
it probably drives like a car.
Probably does. Most of the trucks do. Anyway, you wanted to know what that one thing was called. Let's go back and see what they call it in this sim. There's a dirt series, there's a drift series. I don't even know what these are new. I don't even know what these are. I've got downloaded this Camaro. This is the Camaro that comes with it, and I downloaded this Camaro. There's Formula 10. I think these three are the three I downloaded. The Camaro, the Formula 10, and the NASCAR. Yeah, those were in the FL class. That's the bug. That's the bug. That's the bug. That's the goal is the Chevette looking thing. The GTB. Oh hell, that looks like what this? You tell me what this looks like. This looks like a Vega. He says there's no Chevy Vegas in the sim. This looks like a Chevy Vega. With a Nova front.
See it.
It's coming with a Nova front end.
Your picture's over top the thing.
I'm making it
It
big.
kind of looks like a Vega.
Yeah. It
Front end looks like a Vega.
Yeah, it looks like a Chevy Vega to me. He said Bill said there's no Vegas in sim racing. There's a Chevy Vega right there. That really looks like a Chevy. They're calling it a Puma. The GTB was a Puma version of American muscle car. This is what they're calling it. So it's it kind of looks like a Vega, and the Vega was no muscle car.
No.
The Puma. That must be it. Nope. Let's see. Showroom this one up. That's another one that looks. Oh, that's the same Vega looking thing. That's the Passat. And that's got a wing on it. I didn't see any of those out there. Or those weren't B classes, were they?
They were all in front of you.
Everybody was all in front of me, you ding dong. I'm having a hell of a time finding that car. I'm not gonna race nothing but bugs. That's weird. That is really, really weird. Why can't I find that car?
The tires I attach be using the renders as well. Render your own damn thing, skyline.
Hey now. That's really weird how I can't find that car. Now there it is. It's GTE Brideman. Here it comes. It's up now. It's a revision of the Volkswagen Beetle. That's what that is. So it's not even featuring the same mechanics as a Brazilian. It's the same as a freaking Volkswagen Bug, but it's just got a different body on it.
You talking about that 79?
Yeah. I'm reading it. I mean, I don't know how clear it is on the screen, but it's basically a Bug.
It's pretty clear.
Okay. And yeah, I'll have to take that bad boy out and try to drive that somewhere. Not today. Because I ain't going back to Laguna Seca. Ain't no freaking way I'm going back to Laguna Seca today. I've had my fill of Laguna. Looks like an old
Jaguar front end and a...
Yeah. Kind of an Opel back end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of. That's an interesting car. This is an interesting thing. It was on sale practically for like everything for like 20 to 30 bucks. I mean, the only thing I've downloaded is the 3 at the end. All the rest of this comes with it. Everything and anything. This is I did this once on stream. The basic sim that comes with it. It's called Stock Car, and that's, you know, that's just their basic Brazilian stock car. And then there's the Copa thing here. It's too small to read. You gotta wait for it to load to read it. And this is Copa Performance. So these are like high Chevy Cruises. Woohoo! Ford Focuses. Honda Civics. What's Civic? Yeah, the modern Civic. Mitsubishis, Lancers, Renaults. Remember the little car? How come nobody's put that in the sim?
What's that?
Remember the La Car from Renault? When AMC
No.
used to own them? When AMC used to own it, basically was their version of the Rabbit. You don't remember that car?
No.
And you grew up in Pennsylvania and you don't remember that car? They were all over the place.
I didn't grow up in Pennsylvania. What are you talking about?
Where'd you grow up at?
In Virginia.
Oh. Wow. Well, guys, if you don't have this sim with all these updates that they just put out, I'm serious. This is worth getting. Now, oh my lord, here's a Chevy. Basically, it's a... I can't tell what that is. It looks like a Nova with a big-ass whale tail on it. You know they mess... Yeah. It looks like a mid-70s, or, you know, the end of the Nova run, where they were really ugly. I mean, really ugly.
Yeah.
They're calling it what's this? Let's see what this thing is. Now it's basically all the same car. There's a stock car. Here's it without the big freaking wing on it. Yeah, it basically looks like the end of the Nova run where they were just ugly.
I ain't doing.
What? Oh, you ain't doing somebody's download or render? And of course, every sim, of course, has one of these in it. Every sim. Every sim has one of these in it. Except NR2K does not have a Mini Cooper, and this one's got a Mini Cooper in it, and it's actually made by the company, so it might be a little fun. Of course, it's the modern Mini, but you know, popular Mini Cooper Mini Challenge race. Well, that's the series I actually do run here in the United States. Nobody talks about it. There's Camaro. There's some Formula cars. That truck again. Lancer. A lot of open wheel. There's a lot of open wheel in here. And the Super V8.
You know, there's a lot of young people go out and buy those Mini Coopers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But they don't realize when they get service done, they have to go to
Volkswagen.
No. BMW dealer. And they get charged through the nose because it's the BMW dealer.
Mm-hmm. That it is. Here's a reason for you to go out and buy this, Sam. I'm serious. You just need to go over to Steam and buy it right now after you see this.
What's that?
What I'm about to load up.
Wow. What's so great about it?
You'll see. As soon as it decides to load up. Should have took it for test day instead of a race. And slowly but surely we are getting there. We're getting there. A little bit more of the line left. You can't see the little white line. But the little white line's gone. Max vehicle's 20. Yeah. What?
There it went.
Yeah, I know. Ooh, I'm out of coffee. I'm drinking the bottom of the cup. I drink too much coffee. I really do.
super truck.
Super trucks. You know what super trucks are?
Well, you
Uh-huh.
is that what you're driving?
Okay, let's show them what we're made of.
Yeah, the only thing is I can't see nothing but cockpit.
Well, I know that. I want to drive it. I've not driven these things yet. Ooh.
Clear.
So I have no idea. It's just one of the super truck tracks. I think it's in Spain.
Watch out for that car.
I didn't hit it. I've never been here, so I don't know.
Temperature is spot on.
I don't know how to drive this track. Hey, there you go. I'm off-roading it, and I'm gonna hit the wall. I'm gonna hit the wall. I'm gonna hit the wall, and now I'm spinning it out.
Yellow flag.
I killed the engine. Now we're doing pirouettes in the dirt. Now we're doing pirouettes in the dirt. But listen to that tire squeal when you... Sounds like a big bad tire.
Well, it's kind of hard to listen to when you don't hear the sound.
Well, I don't know. You should be hearing the sound. It's not muted.
I hear the guy talking to you, and every once in a while I hear your engine sound, and that's it.
On your right. Clear right.
Wait. They look like kind of like stadium trucks, ain't they?
That's exactly what they are.
They're not road racing trucks.
I didn't say they were. This is what they... This is...
Oh, ah! Thought you were gonna miss that one.
What, the ramp?
Yeah.
Oh, wild! That is wild. I mean, there's only a couple of ramps in this on this track, unless I missed one of them when I was off-roading, but you really get the sensation as opposed to the version that's in NR2K. No, I didn't miss one. Kind of sucks that there's only 2 ramps in this thing. There should be a ramp back here.
Yeah. Stay on the road.
Well, this thing's not exactly easy to drive. You notice by the cars, the trucks that are passing me, they've got some big ass tires on them.
You probably got the same ones.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And they're hard to, if you get on the brakes too hard, they lock up a lot easier than a car does. It's not an easy drive.
Blue flag.
And it's not an easy truck to drive.
Maximum temperature.
But it's fun. That's
Alright, Albert.
what's he doing? 400 renders?
But
400?
no. He's probably done a dozen or more in the last 2 days.
Where at? SRD?
Yeah.
You don't go over to the other place anymore?
What other place?
Craig's site?
Craig?
Yeah.
Yeah, from England?
Yeah.
I don't go there very often. Alright, let's see. Yeah.
Big old head of steam to go up this ramp. Woohoo! That's kind of fun.
This one is a what?
You know, if they don't tell you which car, which mod, or whatever, I wouldn't even do the crap room. Woohoo! Okay, I hit the replay button. I'll play. Now, there's got to be other stadium trucks out there other than this crappy one, so... Well, yeah, there's a reason to go out and get the sim. You got stadium trucks. I'm sure there's tracks out there. I know there's a lot of guys who play NR2K who play this particular mod in NR2K. I know it's quite popular, and there's only like 3 tracks. This is a lot more fun than the NR2K version. A lot more fun. Seriously, it's a lot more fun. And it feels right, as opposed to the NR2K version. You got that sound. I just turned up my volume. I don't know why it's not going. It should be going out. Oh, you know why? Because I turned it down a little bit. Okay, I need to turn it back up probably. I will turn that up for the next broadcast on Saturday. So it's on 40 right now. I will turn that up to like 60 and see where it goes. Woohoo! That looks like I broke my back suspension. That is fun. That's worth getting. Just worth spending the money on this. It's not that expensive. I think it's under. I know it's under $40 for everything. It's worth getting. This is a fun sim. Fun sim. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I turned down the desktop sounds because everybody says you couldn't hear us talking over it. That's what I did. So I'll just have to turn it up a little bit. I'll turn it up 2 notches and see where it goes from there. Well, no, 2 notches is where we're at, so I'll turn it up 1 notch. So you can hear, you know, because Bill was on one day that he couldn't hear.
Yep.
Yep. Here we go. Big jump, big jump. Woohoo! Looks like I'm flying there. I think I was only doing about 110 miles an hour, but that looked like it was flying.
Okay.
Big jump! Woohoo! Oh, it put
Brake
me in.
temperatures are good. Clear right.
Now you can hear it, right?
The caution flag.
Oh, the signs are hard. Anywho, that's a lot of fun. Anyway,
But ugly.
I don't want to see it. Anyway, so guys that don't have this particular sim, this Automobilista, I would highly suggest you go out and get it. I know it's on Steam, and I know it's not really all that expensive. And if it's too expensive, wait for it to go on sale. They put it on sale like every quarter. They put everything on sale every quarter. If you don't pay attention, everything that you want eventually goes on sale once a quarter. So they just had a big Christmas sale. So let's see what happens after. You know, if it's that's over. I don't know if that's over or not, but needless to say, that's what that is. It's a fun sim. I would highly suggest you go out and get it. Anybody who likes sim racing, you saw the varieties and the stadium trucks right there, just worth getting just for that. Then you got and these aren't made, you know, add-on mods. These are made by the people who made the sim, as opposed to the one that's in R Factor and the one that's in R2K. Same thing with the semi trucks. The ones in R Factor are pretty good, but this one's actually made for the sim, so made by the sim maker. So there you go. That's a way of going about it. Getting all that fun stuff. Again, I would highly suggest you go out and get it. Some Sunday or Saturday is going to be Sim Bim Saturday, and it's more than likely going to be GTL again at Laguna Seca. I'm going to be sticking with that track, even though I just did a little bit on something else. I'm definitely going to be sticking with Laguna Seca after this. Like what you saw, hit the like buttons, hit the subscribe buttons, like the Facebook page. Thanks, Tom, for sticking with me today. Bill, you're missed. So are you, Ian, and King DA, but I know it's like the 2 days after Christmas, so everybody's got a life. Hopefully this is the low point in New Year. We'll pick things up and start doing a little bit better. Like I said, I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays every time at noon. Noon is the start time every week. And we usually go for about 2 hours, and we're hitting that right about now. We're at we're at an hour 59 right now. So thanks for watching. So Saturday is Simbim Saturday. Sunday is Coffee with the Tig. That's live conversation. Usually no simming on that day, but it's usually lively. Again, thanks for watching. Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for